Here's Tatum. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Brown. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first time in the competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Towns in at the 5. Second chance shot. And White kicks to Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials...
なんでだよ、今の。真横か。絶対このか。もう嫌い。スタート、スタート。
And broadcasters, they too are human.
Edwards, he drains the quick shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
The shot by Holiday. So Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his ability to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. If I'm not the loudest, it may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Tatum, he's checked in for Derek White. Timberwolves also changing it up. Alexander Walker comes in for Anderson. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 6. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Alexander Walker's got 5.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And the shot is good.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Towns against Horford. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Monte Morris. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Passes it to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Towns.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Brown outside. And no good. Here's Alexander Walker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is...
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist. Of the game.
And he sliced the D wild with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
Previous plays.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards looking it over. Kicks it to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Al Horford is checked in for White.
Number 42.
Celtics trail by 6. Holiday, the pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Holiday against Thomas. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Edwards. Here we go. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult fast, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches. But and so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The kick out to Tatum. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Up top, Brown. Edwards defending. Brown kicks to Holiday. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Derek White checked in for Boston. About 3 seconds between shot and block. And there's the goal of Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Porzingis can't hit, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And it's White missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And he is unable to get the second one.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the...